AP blowed up my girlfriend's phone with ambiguous messages. I left home and... Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. Men, where to start? Long story short is X, will say B, acted weird and dumped me a few weeks after our 10-year anniversary, hooked up with a coworker that I was suspicious about before almost immediately, wanted to fix things the next day, but I found out about the meetup from her friends. B and I had a 10-year relationship, got engaged in 2018, bought a house together the same year, really started our lives together. July we had our anniversary and went on a trip and had an awesome time in my head low. Once we got back, she was quiet, really weird, just distant. She got home from work one night and her phone kept blowing up, saw it was this dude she worked with, we'll call him Jay, and she doesn't hide shit or never tried to before, and it was these "oh you look in really good, you been hitting the gym?" messages, dude obviously spitting some game. Shit like that. B, as gorgeous as she is, has always had insecurity issues with her image. So I knew she was liking the attention. Made me a little uneasy. Confronted her about it and it turns into this big thing of her saying that I'm insecure, stop worrying. Red flag number 1, the reversal. Then a week later, after her phone doesn't make noises anymore miraculously, I get home and just plain as day, I want to break up, I'm not happy. And that was it. No conversation, no explanation, I couldn't even get a word in. Life flipped in 30 seconds. I go stay at a friend's house for a few nights, and we're still texting and all, nothing hateful or anything, just talking basically. She goes dark randomly for a few hours then calls me at 3 a.m. just to say sorry, I fell asleep, I'm about to take a shower random AF. Plus I know her best lol, when this chick takes a 20-minute nap she can't speak for 2 hours. When she called it sounded like she did a big bowl of meth lol. I fall asleep, and wake up at 7 to 4 messages from our very good mutual girlfriend saying to call her. Thank God for friends like these because it was her telling me that B hooked up with Jay and that B was gonna try and fix things later on when I stopped by to grab some stuff because the hookup wasn't what she expected and the dude was a real ass afterwards, kinda happy about that tbh. We have our confrontation about it and all I got was well we were broken up, I didn't cheat on you. And that's her theme since, I'm not a cheater, just dumped you for a week of free dick. Sure, we were broken up for, shit, less than a week, not gonna lie I did my thing a week into the breakup. But I feel like her shit was a planned ordeal and she had her intentions a while back, found out they've been texting and hanging out long before the anniversary trip, but nothing physical. Have not gotten back together and B still hits me up to talk and change things around. So back to the main question, we weren't together but damn was I cheated on? Shit's still bothering me months later. Like fuck that's cold and I'm still having trouble comprehending throwing a solid relationship away for a fling. Here are some best comments from our community. I would advise you something that I advise everyone who is in a situation like you are. Stop thinking about how you want to call what she did because it doesn't matter. What matters, how it made you feel. You feel betrayed because she wanted to test out if another guy would be better for her, did so and when she then realized that he isn't, she wanted you back. Your feelings are valid and if you call this cheating or not doesn't matter because it won't change how you feel. Many people who were or are in the situation that your ex was in justify their intense contact with a third party by telling themselves that they are doing nothing wrong since they are not physical with them. That they already invested big amounts of time and emotions into this other person and by that betrayed the partner emotionally doesn't really count. But it does because this betrayal took care that they made the decision that they want to explore whatever this is with this new person. In that moment when she broke up with you, she made a decision that it is more important to her to have sex with this new person and check out if they are relationship material than to remain in their existent relationship. This decision was a direct decision against you and your relationship. Call it for what it is, a decision. So now she wants you back, but why? Because she loves you? Because she wants to be with you? No, she had you and gave that up, so it is not because she wants to be with you. It is also not because she loves you since the way she treated you right before the breakup is not the way you treat someone you love. See the situation for what it is. She tested out the other guy, found out that he is not as she thought he would be and now she wants to get back to you, by that making you to her plan B. The real thing that matters here is, if the guy would have been what she hoped he is, then you would have never heard from her again. She doesn't want you back because of you, she only wants you back because her lover wasn't what she thought he would be. And that is also the reason why I want to encourage you not to take her back. She showed you what she is capable of, how easy it is for her to leave you when she meets another guy that shows a little interest and most of all, that she doesn't care about you or if what she does would hurt you. Please buy a huge bouquet of flowers and some chocolate and give that to this friend who informed you. This friend saved you from a ton of disappointment and showed you the situation you are actually in. Keep in mind, your ex never wanted to be honest with you, she wanted to lie to you just to get you back. Only thanks to this friend you know about the situation. 100%, but she did cheat. She manipulated a situation with the intent to have sex with this other guy. She is going to do it again if you let her get away with it this time. She does not care for you, she cares for what you provide. You are a multi-service ATM. Financial support, ego kibbles, and you help with chores. She does not see you as a life partner, more like temporary help. No, she did cheat on you, because she full-on started emotionally cheating before you broke up and the break was solely for the purpose of screwing the dude and using it wasn't cheating because we were on a break excuse. People are absolutely crazy. She just wanted to do him. She isn't loyal, is that what you want in a GF? When will she decide to give him or another guy a go? People go crazy all the time. Don't stay with crazy. Yes, you were cheated on, because she planned it all the way. It is even worse, she tried to monkey branch. She broke up with you to try if it will work with Jay. If it did work, then she would have said the breakup is permanent and she would have stayed with Jay. But she made sure she had a safety net, being you, in case it did not work out. Well, it did not work out, so she want to be back with you. So in fact this would make you plan B. With this you know you are not her first choice, Jay's her first choice, but this did not work out, so she steps back to her second choice, her plan B, you. Then question for you is now, can you live with her knowing you are not her first choice? You are trying to comprehend the fact that she was throwing away a solid relation over a fling. But with the former part, you know it was not a fling. It was an attempt to start a new relation with a backup plan in place. It is clear she cheated, but if I were you I would be even more concerned about being not her first choice, and if I want to be in a relation with someone who thinks I am her second choice. Because that is what you really are. If it really worked out with Jay, she would have broken up permanently, that is for sure. I think you really need to realize this. When you bring it up to her, of course she will say you are her number one, but those are just words, her actions proved otherwise. Take care. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.